Hey everyone, so you want to make sure you're wearing a shirt that you don't mind getting dirty because we're going to do a face mask first. Because Snow White has beautiful skin, we want to make sure that we have all that gross dead skin off and we have a clean canvas to work with. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and shape my eyebrows. I use this beautiful eyebrow razor and it's efficient and it gets all the hairs off fast and really easy without the pain of plucking. Go ahead and moisturize your face with any kind of face lotion. It doesn't really matter what it is as long as it's nice and moist. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of blemishes and really big pores, and since Snow White has flawless skin, we need to get rid of those first. So you're going to take any kind of concealer, it doesn't matter what it is, and what you're going to do is you're going to spread it on and then dab it with your fingers just to kind of fill in those little valleys on your face. Then you're going to add liquid foundation. You're just going to put it on a sponge and dot it and then spread it with a brush. Then you're going to go ahead and matte out the look with any kind of powder that you want to use. I use baby powder because Snow White is very, very pale and I already have pale skin. And now you're going to use a shade that's just a little darker than your skin tone. And you're going to take a brush, flatten it out, and define your jawbone and your cheekbone. And I went ahead and did my temples, but that's unnecessary. Get a burnt color. And you're going to take a smaller brush and you're going to just doubly define what you just did. You want to make sure it's nice and soft, not sharp. But it will give your face just a little bit of extra texture to it. I went ahead and highlighted everything with a translucent powder. Since Snow White has beautiful white skin, since she is the fairest of them all. But you're just going to go ahead and highlight all the places in your skin that light would catch. Alright, moving on to the eyebrows. I'm gonna have really straight, dark eyebrows. So the first thing we're gonna do is line them. You wanna make sure that the top is super, super straight. And I just lick the brush. It doesn't matter if you use your saliva or if you use water. But as long as they're really thick and really straight, you're good. Use a different brush to go ahead and fill in the black. Since Snow White does have jet black hair, we want to go ahead and make the eyebrows black as well. And then just make sure you fill in the rest.
I'm going to step off the limb. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Once you're done filling in everything, you're going to go ahead and fluff out the inner corners just to give it less of a harsh tone and more of a natural looking brow. Next, we're going to do the eyes. You want to use a light brown and we're just going to define the crease first. You're going to just go over the crease and then the outer corner you're going to fluff it out a little bit. And it should have almost a straight line when you look down with your eyebrows. And then you're going to use the darker color just to define the inner or the outer corners just a little bit more. But don't make it too harsh, make it more of a natural shade. and then go ahead and just do a little bit on the bottom. It doesn't need to be much, just a little bit. Then you're gonna go ahead and give her, I call it the anime lining, where you just go ahead and line the entire eye with a really, really thick line, and then go back and define it to make sure it's nice and smooth. Next comes the eyelashes. I am using really natural eyelashes just to give my natural eyelashes more of a length, not so much of a depth, just more of the length. Make sure they're fully dried, and then you're going to go ahead and apply your mascara. You're only going to do the top part. Now, of course, Snow White has beautiful ruby lips, and I used almost a maroon color. You can use more of a blood red color if you want, but for my skin tone, the maroon looked a lot better. But when you line your lips, you want to give a little bit more of a depth. So if you have really thin lips like I do, you want to outline them more instead of following your natural shape. Of course, you just add a little bit of blush. You can do it more natural. I did more of just the dolly look, but that's up to you. And then of course you just highlight your eyes. Now, whenever I wear a wig, I always French braid my hair. A lot of people just leave it down, but to me, French braiding it will give you a lot more of a flat head, and it keeps all your hair back 100%. You don't have to worry about it. But when I French braid it, you can just braid it and then tuck it under and stick it in with one bobby pin, and that's all you need. And it will stay for the rest of the time. So you don't have to put a whole bunch of stuff in your hair. As you can see, I'm talking to my friends because they had come into the room. But all you do is add a wig cap, your wig, and a bow, and that's it. And I went ahead and styled my wig just a little bit so it was more curly. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed.